Poppy, baby.
Yo, 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 what's good, y'all? It's Positive Poppy, baby. I'm sitting with the amazing painter, world-renowned artist, Mariella Angela. Or you might know
Oh
her on IG as It's Marielle.
yeah, it's my fob version.
I love it. And I
You
have
know
to
why?
mention,
I wanted to change it for so long to Mariella Angela, but like it was just back when Instagram didn't have like the tag feature. So like
um,
it was just like at in the caption. And I have so many things with like Tyler and I'm just like I'm not really gonna risk that. Give it up. Like
right, because then it's all gone, all gone.
oh god.
But I just want to get started and warm up a little bit. I just want to know what's your favorite color and why?
My favorite color right now is literally blue.
Ooh,
It used
as
to be
you're wearing.
purple. I'm wearing.
That's a hard hoodie, sweater, zip up. What do you call that?
It's my fave. Like it brings me life. I noticed that blue tones kind of give me energy. I don't know if there's a science to it, but it like helps me get up in the morning. It kind of just like gives me like the strength to get up
Mm,
and be
mm.
popping and like get shit done. And I don't know. It's just like it used to be purple. I used to like just like purple was my color, but I don't know. Lately, like light blues, like teals, like in that family.
Right,
My
right.
favorite color.
I feel that. Okay, okay. What's one word to describe yourself and why?
You already know it. It's popping. Cause I'm popping.
Yes, yes.
Come
Speaking of
on.
speaking of popping, let's talk about this BBC. What the hell?
I right before this, I had a meeting with them at to
For all the listeners that don't know BBC, it's Billionaire Boys Club.
yeah. Some person was like the network, and I'm like, no, not the network.
I'm creased. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, wait.
Literally sold in less than they like put up. Oh,
Oh no, wait. Okay. I think I got you now. Try it again.
you got me.
Yeah, 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 there you go. Clear.
um, yeah, we dropped puzzles and like they didn't announce it anywhere. They were gonna just put it in the newsletter and it was like available now. So I was asleep and like Jake calls me. It was like 9:20. They put out the newsletter like at 9:05, and he's like, "Yo, half of it's already sold out." And I was just like, I'm like, what's sold out? Like getting me all irritated. Like, why'd you wake me up for some bullshit? He's like, BBC, half of it's already sold out. And I was like, oh shit. And then
Dang.
by like 10 o'clock, everything was just sold out.
That is epic. Just like that. Wow. So how did that opportunity come about? Was it just like a random connect you had, or was it just like,
The director of brands partnerships been like a friend of mine and Jake's for a while. And like we love her. She's just like the sweetest person ever, very like smart. Like her work ethic is just crazy and just, someone that I personally look up to. Um, it was like when I was doing puzzles and like I was posting like I'm not gonna restock until Urban Outfitters fucks with me. Like I'm out of the puzzle game until Urban Outfitters fucks with me. And the only reason
strategy?
I, the only reason I say that because I know they're just in reach. I just had to like manifest it. I was like, Urban's gonna fuck with this. They're gonna sell. There's no reason it's not at Urban Outfitters.
I could
So I
see
kept
Urban
saying,
for show trying to fuck with that.
right. That's why I'm like, why are you sleeping on me?
They out here napping.
Quarantine vibes. But my homegirl Mimi, she like hits me, and this is literally like on my birthday, which is crazy. She hits me, and like she didn't even know it was my birthday. She was like, "Oh, I know we're not Urban Outfitters, but we would really like to work with you." And I fucking flipped my shit. I
That's
was like,
epic.
I know you're not Urban Outfitters. You're PBC ice cream. Oh my god.
Dang, what a birthday present.
Right? And I kept telling her, best birthday present ever. And she's just like, wait, it's your birthday? It's your
Ah, that's guts.
It was just the
Dang.
craziest thing.
And now look at this, sold out within what, like 20 minutes?
And I was like, it was all gone within the hour.
Within the hour. That's wild. Dang. So what started this whole idea to do puzzles? Just the quarantine?
No, see, I think a lot of people thought we were kind of just going off the quarantine. Actually, it was the time I wanted to start puzzles was last November. So like I was working on a puzzle and I was just like, bro, puzzles are it. And everyone was just like, you're crazy. Like, why are you gonna make puzzles? And I'm like, no. I'm like, puzzles is gonna be my new passion project. Like, I don't know if I was high or what really like, but there was just something I was just like, no, like this is the best idea I've had in years.
Right.
And so we ordered a puzzle. I got like 500 pieces, and then I'm working on it, and I'm like, fuck, this is too hard. I was like, there's no one's ever gonna do this. Um, there's no way I'm dropping this. Because my whole goal was I wanted to drop it on Black Friday. But I was like, okay, artist integrity. If I can't finish this puzzle, I'm not
Mm,
selling it.
mm.
And I couldn't finish it, not even
I
close.
like that.
But then
Wait, so
we like
what's the count now? Still 500 or like what?
no, it's 252.
That sounds way more breathable.
Way more. I mean, like, can you imagine that many pieces and then it's like brush strokes?
Right. So you can't tell what goes where.
It's just a cat. But we wanted to bring back puzzles and literally I thought so we dropped it on my website first and I really thought I was like, okay, the goal it'll be successful if I can sell at least 5 puzzles. Like if I can sell 5, like I fuck with myself, like mission accomplished, this and that. Then the first day we dropped puzzles on my website, I think we sold almost 200 puzzles.
Damn, that's
And
so crazy.
I was just like, is it because of the quarantine or like people just got their stimulus checks or what's going
Yes, stimulus
on?
puzzles.
But no, sales has still been going hard. And like every time I restock, it gets out of stock. And like I just get flooded with, can you please restock soon? And da da da. And I'm just building my puzzle empire, you know?
I love it. You gotta get those in Target, homie. That'd be tight.
Right?
Every Target with a fucking puzzle from you, that'd be hard.
But what's Target? What's Target's brand again? With the little arrow.
Right. So yeah, the little dash, not dash, call it a dash. The bullseye, bullseye. That's guts.
Uh,
But that's tight. So is it hard to make puzzles? Like how does is it a digital process or is it more just like you send the file and they make it happen for you? Or like can you pick and
um,
choose the shapes or how does that work? That's kind of cool.
no, I just usually just send the file and like,
Where
but I got a good plug. I be finessing the system. Everyone is asking me like, where are you getting it done? And I'm just like, no, that's going to the grave.
right, the key Albert Einstein says the key to creativity is hiding your sources.
Exactly.
That part.
That's why I hide the painter that actually paints my stuff like back there. I'm just kidding.
You see a person like chained to the desk. This got dark.
Not
So
time for your break yet.
silence. I'm on an interview. That's wild. So have you always been painting or like has art been a part of your life or how'd that start?
Um, I mean, I took art in high school, but it wasn't anything serious. Like I was ditching it to go to like student council. It wasn't until I was like out of like I was in college for a while, and I kind of went back to like painting because I had to give Tyler a gift for his birthday.
Tyler who?
The creator.
Oh, casual. Okay. Yes, yes. Go ahead.
So, I try I try not to name drop him, but he's such like an important like person in my origin story.
As
But
he's in the back behind you. I love it.
I love him so much. But yeah, I wanted to get him a good birthday present, and it was like, what do you get someone that literally has everything, could buy anything, my broke ass, like. So I baked him a cake and I painted him like a portrait, like a little tiny portrait like this. And I brought it and he was like, yo, is this oil painting? And I'm just like, oil paint. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, I didn't really know the difference between oil, acrylic, gouache, whatever.
Right.
I just knew what I had like in my house from high school. And then he was like, yo, you know, oil painting is like a fucking hard ass medium and da da da. And he was just like, dude, you have like a natural ass talent. And he was like, you should continue to do this. And I'm just like, swoop, like, okay, okay, whatever you say. And I like, for that, like, just that conversation, I owe like him everything because
Mm.
it made me just dive into it. And like, I swear I fell in love with this shit so hard. Like, it was like the missing piece in life. Like, it was
Mm.
just like, I didn't know what living was until I started painting. And it
Right.
was
Shout
just
out Tyler.
so great.
And now look at you, oil painting empire, puzzle empire.
Got to do everything with passion.
Mm, that part. Message.
No, for real, for real. I think I've been doing this shit for so long, and there's so many times where I should have been like, okay, I'm gonna stop now and become a nurse or a lawyer. But like, I couldn't stop because there was something in me that said I need. I don't know. I meant I'm doing it. Telling me that I can't, and it was just that. I feel like that feeling, that passion, like it's kept me going to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. Like, I don't know how the fuck I sustained painting rappers for like 6 years, honestly.
Right. But you did it. And that's what's so dope is like you're a testament to that for real. You know, like a lot of people will say that, you know, it's all about having passion, but their story doesn't show that, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
your story like legit shows that how powerful passion is.
Yeah, because I think I've had way more in my career. I've had way more lows and highs. Like, I think people forget about the lows, and I'm just like, no, dude. Like, you really think about it, this entire time, I've been painting in the same 10 by 10 bedroom in my parents' house, painting and sleeping in here. Like, it's not this like luxurious thing. Like, I've like withstand. I don't know. I like
Something like that.
I I've gone through a lot with it. I've gone through a lot just to be able to paint,
Mm.
and the end goal is to paint, because usually people are like, I want to paint because I want to meet celebrities, because I want to build this brand, because I want to get here. Everything I'm doing is to just paint.
Mm.
Anything after that is just like gravy.
That's tight. I feel like that's it's not common. I feel in like today's society.
Because everyone else is smart.
I don't know if it's that they're smart or it's just they just want the fame,
That's true.
you know. And like what's dope is you've got to this level that you're at off of just being humble and being you. You know what I'm saying? That's tight. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
What's been the hardest part with, I guess, staying what's the word? Staying excited? No, not excited, but like staying hungry to keep painting.
Um, I don't know if there's really a hard part because I feel like I'm always like I need to. Like it sucks when I'm not in the mood to and but I still have like that hunger for it. It's like,
Mm,
you're hungry but you don't really like the food that people are serving and it's just like, ugh, ugh, like and it's just like I think I'm getting to that age too where I'm kind of like sliding into like a mentor role. And I just see
mm.
like so many kids like with mad potential and I get so excited for them. And like I'm just like, okay, like let me not like I always get attached and I try to like control their lives and it always ends up bad. Because I'm
Oh,
like I'm a firm believer that you need to learn through experience.
oh, for sure.
So like they need to learn their own mistakes. They need to know what not to do, what to do. Like they have to be put in those like awkward ass positions and get themselves out of it to really like so like as much as I want to tell them like, ooh, I was like your marketing kind of boo boo, you kind of know. I'm just like no,
You
like
gotta
you
let them
tell
take that L.
I got it. And it's just like oh, like I want to mother bear them, but I also like you know I'm trying to be the artist that I wish was there for me.
Mm.
Because I had a lot of yes men, like when I started, you
Is that
know.
because of like who you were able to like connect with? Like people just wanted to like get a piece of your stuff.
Kind of, yeah. Like, I think once I started showing some type of like notoriety, then it was just like anyone was just like, oh my God, yeah, like you're so good. Da, da, da. Like, you like when you get fed that so much you then you get comfortable, you don't think that you need to get
Mm,
better, your ego starts to be like why am I even trying? Like I'm already lit. Everyone says I'm lit, so I must be lit.
right.
And that's just how everything dies. Like you're not hungry for it no more.
Mm,
So then it just kind of fucks with you in the long run. And I'm just like, I don't know. But
no.
I wish there was someone like that really told. Because I look back at my paintings and they were good, but they were not good. Like I
Yeah.
wish someone would have told me you could improve here and you could improve here. Like this needs to be better, not like it's good for what it is. Like if
Mm,
someone had really told me and pointed out what I could have like improved on, then that would have been like amazing. Like just honest critiques. But
right. Is it hard to find those kind of mentorships in this industry?
um kinda. I mean, I don't have a mentor anymore. I used to like back when I first started.
Mm,
I'm grateful for Jake, my partner, because he just has no filter. And from day one, he would just be like, "Yeah, they're okay, but it could be better." And I hated him for it. Like the most like someone who doesn't know anything about art. Just he had so many critiques, and I'm just like,
oh, it's the
bro.
worst.
I'm
Shout
like,
out
who
Jake.
are you? I'm like, how are you even say this? I'm like, do you see how much I built over like my shitty ass work? And he goes, well, imagine how much you would have built if it wasn't shitty. And I was like, bro, we about to go down. But over time, my paintings did get a lot better, and I started to like really grow into my style and how I want my stuff to see. So even though he's totally wrong, I'm grateful.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try something real quick. Changing my Wi-Fi over. I hope it doesn't disconnect. Let me see.
Chat this.
Mic check, mic check. It says it's unstable. We out here. Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? We out here. Got that Wi-Fi. I switched to the 5G, so let's see how that does. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you sound more like clear. Fire.
Everything wasn't clear to begin with.
No, it was fire, but it was having like those moments where it would like glitch a little bit. So I just want to try and get as clear as I can. Vibes, vibing.
Okay, okay, we in this 5G now.
um, so let's talk. Is there one piece that is like hands down your favorite piece?
Um, yes. It's probably tied. So there's my Gucci with the hamburgers.
Love that one.
It's amazing. It's oh my god, we got it framed and like Mike Will's holding it. But like it has like this gold frame and they hung it up and I was just like, shit, I'm never getting this painting back, like ever.
That sounds amazing. And I just love how you just casually throw Mike Will's holding it. Just like, yeah, Mike's holding it for me.
No, because we left a lot of paintings in Atlanta because we couldn't drive back with it because they wouldn't fit after we put the frames. So
Dang.
like we left it at his warehouse for storage, but then the frames just looked so good that they displayed it and it was just like, okay, I'm not getting it back. I just gotta make peace with that. I'm not gonna get it
I
back.
I truly feel like Gucci Mane could be like my spirit animal,
No, definitely.
you know?
Are you
I'm
ready to
not
be Gucci 2.0?
yes, Poppy Gucci. Gucci Poppy.
No, I could see that though because Gucci Beyond is like positive tip, like
You feel me?
yeah, I
Positive
could
hood
see
rat. I
that.
love it.
Yeah. So,
So Gucci, and then what's the other one you said?
it is a 6 foot Tyler painting that I worked on like during the last days of our Venice gallery. So it's
Mm,
like he has like the striped shirt and like I don't know, it's just like I that's the thing with me. Like I have favorite paintings, like the aesthetic of it, but then I usually lean towards the memory it is of when I was painting it, and that's what makes it my favorite.
that's tight. Ah, dang. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. This Wi-Fi. I got you now. I got you now. Not frozen. So it sounds like a lot of your paintings have a lot of meaning to you.
Yeah, like oh my god, this girl, she like we have a showroom right now, and she took down some of my paintings, and she said, "Oh, some of these paintings are evil," and I'm like, they're not evil, but I was going through a dark time when I painted it. And she goes, yeah, it's evil. And I'm just like, it's not evil, bitch. Don't call my paintings evil. Like, you're feeling the emotion that was like what was going on.
That's
That
called
doesn't
good
mean the,
art.
yeah. I'm like, don't call it evil and don't disrespect it. Like,
Dang.
but I just, for the most part, it's why, like, anytime I paint, I know that I'm like putting something on the canvas that's not just the paint because I have to like unload my emotions to process it and like painting is how I process everything because I can't really I'm not well spoken.
I mean, this podcast is pretty well spoken, but I feel you. But
Because this is round two. Because this is
right,
round two.
shh, they can't know. They can't know that you basically inspired this whole new rebranding of Poppy and Friends.
I mean, duh.
Drops mic, walks off screen.
No, it's just like you know, I feel like if you can't feel my emotions in that day in the painting, whether you understand it or not, then I didn't do my job right. And
Mm-hmm.
what you're just looking at a picture. Like you're not looking at like a painting. You're just looking at a picture. And it's just like, okay, like what's interesting about a picture if you can't
Right.
feel or understand it?
That's so real. Wait, so she really said that? That's crazy.
Yeah, she did. That's that's why we about to take all the paintings out.
Oh no. Oh no.
You heard it here first.
Right. Oh gosh. Wait, should I cut that out? I don't know.
No, you can leave it. Calm down. And
This is
you can take some paintings too. If you need to foster some paintings, I'll
I
drop them
love it.
off.
Yo, for real, we need some artwork. We're actually moving soon.
Ooh, okay.
So
Tell
I,
me.
I'm I'm gonna hit you up.
No, you tell me though, right? Going out of business sale. I'm just kidding. No, my
The
baby just need foster homes.
Yes, listen, I will foster. I got you.
Yes.
That's wild. So what so I mean, there's just so much to talk about with you. Like I feel like there's not enough time in one interview just to like you're such a unique person. It's so funny. I love it.
Thank you. I tried.
What are
I
what are
really
some
tried.
what are some of like the what's like your I God, see, I don't even know. Let's talk about Atlanta.
I love Atlanta so much. We're like,
Yes, let's how did that happen? How because you guys were in Atlanta for what, a good like month maybe, I feel, or what?
hmm So it was kind of like a domino effect because, like, the whole story with Venice was kind of like our last result because I was just going off the deep end and like we just needed to do something. So we opened up Venice, and Venice had like over 200 paintings that were in storage. We hung it up, and I'd been friends with Cam Kirk for a while, and he had hit me up on the DM, and he was just like, "Hey, like, I'm doing this, like, he has this Cam Kirk Studios, and it's just like an amazing creative community." And he said, "I want to invite you to have your stuff here for a month, and like we'll have like Q&A and do like this whole creators couch thing." And I'm like, oh, okay, that's dope. And like he's just the most amazing person ever because without him, like nothing in Atlanta would have ever happened.
Mm.
He actually he so he was gonna pay for the like ship paintings to be shipped and then for our flights. Instead, I asked him, "Can you just pay for our rent a car and we're gonna drive everything there so that way like I can bring Jake and like just more paintings." And he was just like, "Okay," like he covered completely like our rent a car.
That's tight. Shout
And
out Cam Kirks.
love you, Cam. He's so amazing. But so we went there, and like originally, like with Cam's idea, we would just fly out for a weekend. But since we did the rent a car, we ended up just like saying fuck it, like let's go with the momentum. Like Venice ended, there's nothing to do anymore. Let's stay in Atlanta for like a month and just like paint. That's all I did,
You
paint.
sound like honestly, you remind me as if like painters could be rock stars. That's some like rock star shit. It's like, yeah, you know what? We just fucking rocked out Venice. Now we're about to go on tour cross country, wherever the
that's what
wind
it
takes me.
that's what it felt like. Like, come on, we were taking showers at the beach. Like, we
Some
were
rock
such
star shit.
bums. We were such bums, but like in the most incredible way. It was just wild because everyone thought we were doing so much, and I'm just like, bro, we only got like $5, and I
Mm,
really want Dunkin' Donuts right now. And Jake's like, oh my god,
not Duncan.
so good. But we went to Atlanta, and I have like good people in Atlanta, Motion Fam, and like it's kind of funny because I always talk about how I kind of speak things to existence, and I have like this private Snapchat that's just like my old high school friends that I like to flex on and shit.
Love it.
So I held a post and I'm like in Atlanta, about to be best friends with Mike Will, and this is prior to like me even knowing we were gonna go see him. Like, there was like no connection. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna like be an eardrum, blah blah
Right.
blah. And the next thing you know, like when motion fans are like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go to Mike's warehouse, and like I was so nervous. Like I wasn't acting like me. I was just so nervous and da da. And then Jake was like, we were leaving, and Jake was like, "You really gonna go out like this?" And I'm just like, "Right." And then I go up to Mike and I go, "Hey, we're gonna be best friends, okay? So give me your phone number and not your trap phone number or a fake number. I want the real phone number." And he just looked at me. He goes, "Okay." And
What?
he gave me his real phone number. And then I was like, "Bestie, testing, testing." And he's just like, "Hey, yeah, it's me."
That's amazing. What?
I think, yeah, that, I said, like, I probably feel like Mike is the closest thing I do have to a mentor now,
Mm,
because he really be telling me the most. Like, he knows that he sees that there's value in me, and like, no, he wants to see me win. And he always like says, he goes, "The problem with you is you need to stop talking so much." He goes, "You talk too much." And I was just like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You talk too much." I was like, "No, I don't." He's like, "You have to make a Twitter and not let anyone know it's you, and that Twitter is gonna blow up." And he was like, "Because you be saying a lot of fuck shit that's hilarious."
that
He
is
goes,
true.
he was like, "But it's not good for your painting brand. So you just need to go on Twitter and do that shit, get it out of your system, and stop talking so damn much." And I'm just like, "Like, stop
That's
it."
hilarious. Yo, you should make a Twitter called It's Not Marielle.
I should.
You heard it here first. Dang. So you went out to Atlanta, met Mike Will, became best friends, and then, and then just came back to LA.
Came back to LA, did Complex Con.
Yo, how was that? Well, first off, so back to Atlanta. How was it like out there networking with like creatives? Was it hard? Because I feel like LA is kind of hard, low key.
Um, I feel like it's really easy because Atlanta's like LA, but you don't have to feel like um someone has like a different agenda with you. Like everything's just kind of easy. Everyone just wants to see everyone win. Like it's very like Southern
There's no fake
hospitality.
shit.
Yeah, Southern
Mhm.
hospitality is fucking real.
That's
Um, luck,
tight.
luckily, like a lot of the people I needed to network with, I was already like mutuals with them like on Instagram for years. So it was like meeting them for the first time and like kind of just getting the real vibe. And it was like everyone's friends with everyone. Everyone knows this person, this person, this
That's
person. So it was
tight.
just like it was just homey. Like I really like see myself like settling out there and like working there and just
What? That's tight. So
yeah, just
then,
so
so then you came back to LA and went straight into Complex Con. How was that?
it was great. It's funny because like for the longest time I wasn't replying to their emails, so they didn't know like if I was doing it. They didn't get the floor plan, and finally I was just like, "Oh, I guys, I still want to do it. My floor plan is I'm gonna hang paintings on the wall."
This sounds like something you would. This sounds like you.
I know they were so frustrated with me, but thankfully they're just like, "Okay, good."
That's tight. They ended
And
up coming through in the end.
yeah, and like I wanted to fill out the space because I had like a 20 by 10. So I put a little rug, like a pink rug that we I had an agency at the time. They were like, "Yeah, whatever money you need for Complex Con, like we'll give it to you." So I said, "Okay." And I was like, "I need $600 for this rug. It's mink."
You got a pink mink rug.
Yeah, what a matching pillow.
That is hard. Pink mink. Just that right there. I love that.
And that was like what's the complex on. I was literally just sitting there and people would look and I'd just be like, hi, I'm the artist. Hi, hi. But then some guy like gave me edibles and I don't really smoke. I don't do edibles, but the candy was so good and I was so hungry. So
No.
I just like out of my like out of my mind, like I was sitting there and like Jake standing up and I called Jake. I'm like, come here, come here, come here, like whispering, and then he like bends down. He's like, what's going on? And I like throw up in my hand and I dump it on his hand. And he's just looking at me like, did this really just happen? And I'm just like,
Oh shit. Did it get on the mink?
no, because I grabbed it. I was holding it.
Dang.
So
See,
like,
message, don't take edibles at Complex Con.
don't take candy from strangers.
It was a stranger too. Oh gosh, why?
And like,
I'm glad you survived. There, so that's
no,
the
me
plus.
too. Me too. I really thought I was gonna die. Like, I think walking out, they had to carry me out because I couldn't like walk.
What?
But I after Jake like he bought me a sweater to get cleaned up, and then I literally just knocked out on the carpet, and there was still like 2 hours left of Complex Con, and everyone was like, "Oh, is she okay? Oh, that's so cute. She's sleeping." So people are bending over, taking pictures of me knocked the fuck out, as if it was like some artist demonstration thing.
It was. It was. It wasn't.
It's,
It was motion art.
everyone's just like, "Okay, I don't want to disrupt her. Okay, okay, let's take a picture with her.
That's
I feel
hilarious.
bad." Like, it was just kind of wild.
Damn, that nah, for sure. I think that tops any of my stories. So then, okay, so after Complex Con, then what was the next phase of your of this momentum that's happening?
We went back to Atlanta for my first exhibit, like exhibition. So like when we were there the first time, we like went to like they have like a big gallery there, Wish Gallery, and even that I have like the Snapchat where I was like, I'm gonna have a show here this year, guys, like blah blah blah, just flexing like carelessly, and it kind of just happened. So like we like after Complex Con, we drove out there again with all the pieces, and then we got ready for my like first official exhibit.
Dang.
So 2018 was kind of fucking hard. Like it was one after another, after another, after another.
Right? And now look at you. You survived. Now you out here selling out BBC.
That's right.
That's man, that's amazing. I gotta ask, what advice do you have for other painters out there that are struggling to like make ends meet or like figure out like basically like I feel being a painter is harder than being a photographer or a designer because of the fact that it's like it's such a niche, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like what advice do you have for those people that are kind of like getting like in a rut, especially during this season, you know?
It's kind of ass. Like this is what I really like would tell people. There's gonna be 90% of the time that you're gonna struggle and like you're gonna want to just like be like fuck it, like let me cut down my prices, let me just like be more flexible and like just try to get anything. But by doing that, you're just kind of hurting the brand in the long run.
Mm,
Like people are always watching. And if people see that like even through this, you're like standing your ground, you're sticking to your price points, even though it's not selling, it gives it makes it seem like, yo, like this is how much it's actually worth. And that's why they're not changing the price because this is what it's worth. It's not like one of those. well, yeah, yesterday it was 200, but today it's 1,000, and now maybe I can give it to
Mm,
you for, no one wants to buy something that the value isn't clear, especially when you're
right.
investing in art. So, I mean, it sucks because to do that, you kind of just have to suck up a lot of like the hardship.
Mm,
But I just feel like if you're really like out here trying to like if your intentions are good and you're really like it's not some type of cloud thing. Like I know for a fact, 90% of the time you're gonna come off and top. Like, you know, that energy doesn't go to waste. That energy is always gonna
mm,
be placed somewhere.
mm. So real. I think that's beautiful because it's like I think that really shows the power of saying no. You don't always have to take everything that's thrown at you.
Yeah. And you
I
gotta
think that
think like strategically and like what's best for you, what's best for your brand, what are you doing because you want to do it or are you being bullied into doing it? And it's just
mm, that's real. Well, let's wrap up with a round of speed questions.
I'm
There you
ready.
go. All right, here we go. Favorite breakfast food?
Croissants with
Ooh,
sausages
good.
and eggs
Ooh,
and cheese.
ooh, ooh, good choice. Favorite time of the day?
Nighttime.
R&B or hip hop?
Woo, R&B all the way.
Lil Pump or Lil Nas X?
Lil Pump and me would just have a blast. I know that for a fact.
I can see that. I can see that actually. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Drama or comedy?
Ooh, I want to say drama.
What's your main pet peeve?
My main pet peeve is it. I don't know if it's a pet peeve, but it's like when you're driving on the freeway.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
This might not be a pet peeve, but when you're driving on the freeway and then like the truck in front of you has like shit coming out of their car.
Oh, that's a pet peeve for sure.
Okay, that's
Disrespectful.
it's just I watch Final Destination, bro. I'm not trying to go out this
Right.
way.
Right. A pipe going through the window? Nope, I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm good.
no. I'm just like, why couldn't you secure that before you left?
Right. Is that too much to ask for?
Exactly.
Put a lid
Maybe if
on
they
it.
did, maybe COVID would have not happened.
That part. That part. Pizza or tacos?
Tacos.
In person or over the phone?
Ooh, in person.
One thing you take for granted.
One thing I take for granted, um, time.
Ooh. Weed or alcohol?
Oh, alcohol because I kind of start off weak.
And the last question, Poppy and Friends podcast or Poppy and Friends podcast?
Ooh, easy. Poppy and Friends podcast 2.0 with the webcam.
Yes, yes. Yo, real talk. Thank you for hopping on this with me again.
Finally, though, finally. Thank you for being patient with me. I failed like what, 5 times?
Maybe something like that. Who's counting? Who's counting?
Test. I'm kidding.
Shout out, wifey. Right, man. But no, this is great. This is all good things take time. And it goes back to what you're saying, being passionate. Like I could have been like, I'm done. It's not gonna work. But I was like, you know what? I will get this interview.
I will make a calendar that she just has to click the time in.
And it worked. I felt so
It
official with
did.
that thing.
No, it's so professional. Like
Thank you.
I was like, ooh. There's many time slots. Okay. We'll have to pick the first one.
It's guts. I love it. Dang. Well, thank you so much. And everybody listening, follow and subscribe. I think you can follow and subscribe. I don't know. I'm trying some new lingo, but this podcast thing's all learning.
Learn. You teaching. Teach them children.
I'm just trying to inspire
You
people, you know what I'm saying?
that you are.
We
That
out
you
here.
are.
We out here. Well, thank you for real. It was good talking. I gotta get you on this again.
Anytime you want me, by the fifth time you'll have me.
Hey, that's all I have to know is if I want you at a certain time, I gotta schedule 5 times. I'm gonna send you 6 dates next time. Man. Well,
No. I'm more available now. I'm either here or in my Animal Crossing world. So
yeah, your Animal Crossing be killing me. Oh wait, hold on. I should end this. And that's all, y'all. Okay, so yeah, so I'll cut it there.